Hello YouTube, iFixItAll here, Team iFixItAll. So I found a interesting tool on the internet one day that you could make, but it's an old forgotten tool. It's called the clamper. And here's my version of a clamper. I made this out of scrap parts I had laying around. This was a whole assembly, and this is just a carriage bolt that had this spanner on it. Anybody out there who works in telecom might recognize that. It's a spanner bolt, and I got it kind of lock nutted here in a way. I'm just using a thread locker to keep those nuts in place. And in that stud, there's two holes drilled. They're supposed to be side by side, but it didn't work out for me. Anyway, this end is notched out. And it's notched out at a with a minimal. Once you see the tool used, you'll understand why you want to notch this as least as possible. So let's get fired up here. This clamper is used to home make your own hose clamps. So let's see. I'm just going to demo with this radiator repair kit thing here. Get it straight. And I don't know if I'm zoomed in too much or not. I think I'll be good enough. I found it's best to use thinner coat hanger wire, but you can use thicker. Do they even do this with coat hangers anymore? I think we had this around the house. So I'll get rid of that. And that. Irwin side cutters. What makes them so special? They have a fulcrum effect. It's torque multiplication. The best. I think you can see the part number there. Straighten out my coat hanger. I don't know how much wire I'm going to need. I usually end up having way too much fed into this. Cutting these off because I don't feel like straightening them out. Oh, come on. Get the van pliers. There we go. So what we're going to do, hang on, I got to check that noise outside. Okay, all's well. So what you want to do is get the ends of these ends of this wire pretty close to equal. Chase it backwards, and kind of like to square off this end if I can down here, somewhat. square-ish off, like so. Actually, in this instance, I'm going to try to square it off a little tighter. There we go. What do I mean by that? Right there, just something similar to that. Alright, so what you're going to do is form this around form this around your hose, like I'm doing. Get it formed around. Again, this is a homemade hose clamp. There we go. You're going to try to feed it into itself. Try to keep your wraps organized too, like side by side. Okay. I'm going to try to make that a little smaller. That might help. I went a little too small, but it'll at least stay put. There's a, I think a patent for this tool, but you just have to Google clamper. Alright, so here's where it gets to be fun. I just got to make sure you guys stay in frame. What I'm going to do is feed those two wires up into the two holes. You can use a heavy gauge wire if you've got heavy gauge wire around. That's what the coat hanger is. So trying to see if I'm on my favored side. Whoops. There we go. Actually, probably made a mistake getting too close together down here. Okay. Dang, I'm not left-handed. I'm going to have to do this left-handed. That'll help you guys out. What we've got is a problem here. I didn't mess up, but you want to get your little V-notch right on that wire right there, like that. And I'm going to have to clamp this left-handed. But what I want to do is trim some of this wire off now that I know what my length is. Well, I want to trim some of this off. You didn't see that. Okay. Again, I made that little doghouse down here a little too narrow, but I'm on it now. And then I'll go like this. I'll turn this handle. Get realigned. Thank goodness, I almost thought I lost it. Okay, so see what's going on here? No, you can't. See where the wire is right there? It's on the V cutout. I'm going to turn this handle this way, and you watch what happens. I'm going to back off a little. I'm going to separate those wires a little bit. Make it look a little more professional. Okay. See the clamping we got going on here? See it digging into the rubber? Doing a good job of making that dent. Now watch this. Here's why it's such a cool tool. You just simply go like this. And you've compressed it and clamped it. Now you just do, we're going to cut this temporarily up in here. Okay, now we're done with the clamper. I'm going to trim some of it off. And then I'm just going to tap this over. And you have it. Very nice, easy. I mean, make something different. This is the basic design right here. But that's a hell of a clamp. I don't have any snags. I'm not catching my skin. And it's with a good looking wire, it would look aesthetically nice in an engine bay. If I saw these clamps, I would say, what is this? Oh my God. Use it on a garden hose. I've got these on my garden hose. I have about several hundred feet of garden hose. And I've put some barb fittings on to splice where I had some blowouts in the hose for different reasons. But again, the clamper, this area you're gonna have to experiment, but you need clearance. Just in case you are left or right-handed, you need to have clearance through here to get to your holes for your wire So when you design one of these, just keep that in mind. You need sufficient clearance to either go at this left-handed or go at it right-handed. That's what I learned. The clamper. Good and tight. See ya.